How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Barack Obama attacking black male Trump supporters. Now, I did a video a few days ago of that random lady running for Congress down there in Florida who said black male Trump supporters hate black women. Now, that was a crazy, extreme view. And I think Barack Obama's view is crazy and extreme for very similar reasons, but also for different reasons. And there's also quite a bit of hypocrisy here because I can always say the motto, the mantra of the Democratic Party is do as I say, but never as I do. Now, before I even jump straight into it, I'm going to read a little bit of this article from Glad TV. I know it's Vlad TV, but I'm going to call them Glad TV for a few reasons. So let's go ahead and go over here to Vlad TV. Quick article. We're not going to read too much. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see where I'm at. And that's a stock photo. This was not an actual video interview. It was on The Atlantic. And if you want to read that full interview, I'll link to it in the description box below. All right. So I'm going to just stroll down here. Okay. Former President Barack Obama theorized why Trump received more support from black males during his interview with The Atlantic. Obama suggested that hip hop culture and Trump's values are similar in that both measure success through material goods. All right. So you see where they're going with this, just trying to say, it's these hip hoppers, materialistic. They want chains and gold and jewelry, all this and that. We're going to get to the hypocrisy in just a moment. Y'all just hang tight. Quote, it's interesting. People are writing about the fact that Trump increased his support among black men in the 2020 presidential election and the occasional rapper who supported Trump. I have to remind myself that if you listen to rap music, it's all about the bling, the women, the money. A lot of rap videos are using the same measures of what it means to be successful as Donald Trump is. Everything is gold plated. That insinuates itself and seeps into the culture. Now, let's pause for a quick moment. You seem to be attacking rap music and hip hop culture, Mr. Barack Obama, but it was you that had several kind of like rap concerts at the White House. You had a BET event at the White House, literally. I'm not making a joke and just using it in a pejorative way. BET actually sponsored, their name was actually on an event at the White House. You had Usher and Jill Scott, Ludacris, Rick Ross. As a matter of fact, a rapper by the name of Rick Ross was wearing an ankle monitor in the White House and it went off during an event. And if I can find a news article for that particular incident, I'll link to it in the box. But that did happen. So you've actually had probably the most rappers out of any president inside the White House. Okay? A lot of rappers campaign for you. You showed up at rap concerts, Chance the Rapper. Your daughters listen to rap music. They kind of promote rap music themselves. They're kind of like Instagram influencers. So really, Barack Obama has had probably the most help from rap music, hip hop culture, and he's had the greatest measure of the black vote out of any president ever. So I'm not really sure how you can say something like this without being a stone cold stomp down, bold-faced hypocrite, but I digress. Let's continue with the rest of this little piece right here. Michelle and I were both talking about the fact that although we grew up in very different places, we were both very much working class, lower middle class in terms of income, and we weren't subject day to day to the sense that if you don't have this stuff, then you are somehow not worthy. Let's pause for a moment right there. Now, Michelle Obama, I think she's from Chicago. I'm not really sure how she grew up. She might have had money, maybe she didn't, but Barack Obama cannot say this. Barack Obama grew up in Indonesia with his mother and his stepfather, Lolo Sotoro, back when he was just Barry Sotoro, okay? And Lolo Sotoro was a very wealthy man. Allegedly, Lolo left Barack Obama a big-time trust fund when he died, but that's a different story. I digress. The whole point is that you can't be talking about you're the stepson to a cartographer in Indonesia, and y'all traveling the world, and he grew up lower middle class, and then he went to Hawaii to stay with his grandparents and went to this, nice rich school out there. You can't say that you have a similar experience to the average American. You did not live on mainland America until you got to be an adult. You moved to Chicago when you got to be like out of college or during college. You were well into your adulthood when you came to the United States, like the mainland. Okay, you grew up most of your life in Indonesia and then the rest in Hawaii. Let's just keep it all the way real, but I keep on moving. Quote, America has always had a caste system, rich and poor, not just racially, but economically. But it wasn't in your face most of the time when I was growing up. Then you start seeing lifestyles of the rich and famous. That sense that either you've got it or you're a loser. And Donald Trump epitomizes that cultural movement that is deeply ingrained now into American culture. All right, so that's what your man Barack Obama said about black males that support the president. Now, this is no more than an attack on black men, really on black people, period, but definitely on black men. Now, I'll explain that. It's an attack on black men because obviously you named us by name. It says, hey, you guys, you're materialistic. You got your chains and your jewelry, and Trump's about chains and jewelry and materialism and money, all this and that. That's insulting, number one, because maybe I like Donald Trump's policies. Just maybe. Maybe I like not getting into new foreign wars. Maybe I like low taxes. Maybe I like putting America first, not having illegal aliens come in here and devour the resources and the jobs that the black community needs. Okay, maybe I like protecting our country. Maybe I like not living in poverty. Okay, I don't have to be rich and chains and jewelry. I don't even wear jewelry. I have this right here. This is it. Okay, my wedding ring, this is silicone. I have a regular one, but that's not even really that. I'm not into, extravagance. I'm not even that kind of guy. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if I have $1 or $100 million. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not. You're looking at me as if my only lens to which I see the world is through hip hop music and rap and all of that. That's just you're looking at me as a one-dimensional kind of person. I'm not that guy. Okay, it's racist for Barack Obama to look at people like that. You can't just say, "Oh, you're black, you're a rapper," or you affiliate yourself with rap culture. Maybe I like his policies and I don't like Barack Obama's policies. Maybe what Barack Obama did during his presidency was not enough to keep me. I voted for Barack Obama the first time. I was like, first black president, hope and change, yeah. But then I realized that this whole hope and change thing was not panning out too well. It was not panning out the way I thought. So I went a different direction. I started going down a rabbit hole. Really, Barack Obama's presidency kind of red pilled me in the other direction. Okay, it's his fault, Barack Obama's fault that I voted for Trump. Not I'm just some kind of hip hop head and I listen to the chains and the guns and I want to be like that. No, I'm a grown man. But like music is not going to influence me. You understand? But it's an attack on black people aside from black men because what they don't want to tell you, Barack Obama and them, they don't want to tell you that as the men go, so do the women. Okay? If men are gearing more towards being conservative and they're more towards independence and, forward thinking, then the women are going to follow. That's generally how it goes. But you can't say that because that's sexist and you got to be one solidarity and LGBTQ, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You got to be down with that whole thing. And if you don't, then you're racist, you're sexist, you're a bigot, you're every obic, ob, and ist in the book. And you want to know why I know it's about black people as a whole, meaning men and women, by attacking the man first? And they can't tell you that because the reality is when you look at the numbers, there was a greater increase in women voting for Trump than men voting for Trump. Yes, of course, there's more men that vote for Trump than women in general all over the country, especially among black people. I think there was 18% of black men that voted for Trump this time compared to 13% last time, which is a 35% increase. But black women had about 8% voting for Trump this time in 2020 compared to 4% in 2016. That's a 100% increase. Is it a very low number? Yes. But is it a very big increase? Yes. Is it a much bigger increase than those who voted for Trump that are black men? Yes. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to leave black women alone. The lady I talked about last time, Pam Keith, she's a black woman. She doesn't want to have any kind of accountability, any kind of blame on herself. If she wants to blame somebody for voting for Trump, and Barack Obama wants to have solidarity with the women's and the LGBTQs, ABCDEFGs, but you want to attack the black man. We're like the open target. Like I said before, the two biggest groups in America that get targeted the most for being conservative are white men and black men. I think white men probably come in first. Black men come in a close second. Maybe 1A or 1AB, 1AA, 1AAA. I can't really tell. But either way it goes, I'm tired of being attacked by this man, Barack Obama, and everybody else in the Democratic Party. How are you going to try to tell me that voting Democrat makes sense when you want to keep coming out here and attacking me all the time for not voting the way you think? Maybe put out better policy, all right? Maybe I'm not a materialistic guy that's just worried about chains and jewelry and stuff like that. Maybe I actually want policy on the books that is going to help me be able to push forward. And I don't want much. I don't require much. Okay. Just low taxes, low regulation, less foreign intervention, less illegal immigration, some basic things that the Democratic Party are not delivering. As a matter of fact, they're delivering the exact opposite. And then when you say, you know what, I don't want that, they want to insult you. That's not how you gain any voters at all. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Do you think that Barack Obama was out of line for attacking black men for voting for Donald Trump? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Or was he not out of line? Was he right on point, even though you still had 80% of black people, total men and women, voting for the Democratic? Matter of fact, it was more than that. It was 80% of black men and 92% of black women. So you still have the majority of black folks voting for Democrats more than any other group, but it's not enough. For some reason, you want 100% submission to the Democratic Party. If you ask me, they should be thankful for what they have, because they could have a lot less. And I think that'll be the case in the future. With all these attacks and name calling and stuff like that, you're going to have less black folks vote for the Democratic Party. All right. This strategy of attacking and intimidation, and that's not really going to work too much longer, in my humble opinion. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.